TV. My name is Akwele Abna Okai, co-host of Building Bytes. And Building Bytes, we are sharing relevant stories about Ghana's tech ecosystem to drive growth and innovation. And this year's Tech in Ghana theme is on synergy, security, and storytelling. And in view of this, I'm here with the country director of Paystack, Mr. Kwejo Owusu-Ajiman. You're all welcome to Tech in Ghana TV.
Thank you for having me.
How is it going? How is Tech in Ghana going so far?
It's been good. For our first day, the energy's been great. A lot of connections. The numbers are actually quite a lot of people coming through, and that's been impressive. I've been to some of the sessions. I did a panel earlier, and everything is looking great.
Okay, can you tell us a bit more about Paystack?
Okay, so Paystack is a Pan-African payment. What we do is we're in the merchant empowerment business. So if you run a business of whatever size, big, small, startup, whatever industry, you can leverage our tools and our payment platform to grow and scale your business and let your customers pay you from anywhere in the world.
Okay, I know Paystack is in Nigeria. I didn't know you have a Ghana office. Can you tell us what's your goal for the Paystack here in the Tech in Ghana event? What's your goal for this event?
Yeah, so originally from Nigeria, we came to Ghana 2022, got our license. Ever since then, we've been growing our presence. So what we are doing is we're building a different Paystack for every country we're in, right? South Africa, Kenya, and a couple of others.
Okay.
But in Ghana, we're building Paystack for businesses that operate in Ghana, which means that all of our solutions are to solve problems for people who are trying to collect from customers here. We're solving the payment problems that exist here, not in other markets.
Okay.
So in terms of tech in Ghana, we're trying to connect more with the ecosystem. We're very big on community. We want to know what people are building, who's building what interesting things are happening in the ecosystem, and how can we contribute.
Okay, and we are on the theme security, synergy, and storytelling. Can you pick one of the theme and then elaborate on it and how Paystack's role is in this space?
Yeah, I'll take synergy and synergy because we're always looking for people to partner with. People, how we can connect the ecosystem together, how we can connect different players from businesses to investors to the regulators and everybody across the path. Well, Paystack is a partnership business, and we see ourselves as a platform where people can build on top of and connect with, and then they can find solutions to whatever they're looking for.
And so payments. So what does it mean for an average business who would want to use Paystack?
So the beautiful thing about Paystack is it's built for businesses who have like big ambitions, right? So today you're small, but there's a Paystack solution for you. Whether you have a website or not, whether you're technical or not, there's a Paystack solution for you. And the way we've designed it is that you should be able to wake up at 12 midnight, go to paystack.com, sign up, go live and start selling. You don't need to call, email anybody. It's self-serve and you can get up and running easily.
That's interesting. And payment solutions in Ghana, how do you see it evolving? We are always talking about how the tech ecosystem is growing and moving in the fintech space, payments. How is it going to evolve in the coming years?
Yeah, no, I think there's been a lot of progress so far. The last 5-8 years. I see what I would predict is a lot of customization. So people are going to gravitate towards what they feel comfortable using to pay. So if it's mobile money, that's one section. There'll be global customers who come to Ghana and they're not in the mobile money ecosystem. So how are they going to connect to the ecosystem, right? So we see a lot of global payment methods being adopted here, and our local payment methods also being taken out by our merchants to across Africa.
Even with the regulations?
Yes, and that's the thing. Regulation here is an enabler, not a blocker, because it's in the benefit of Ghana to trade with the rest of Africa, and vice versa. And that's why the Africa Continental Free Trade Agreement is important for the ecosystem and for payments companies as well.
Okay. All right. Good talk. Thank you very much for joining us here. So we are still live at Tech in Ghana. I just finished speaking with the country director for Paystack, Mr. Kwejo Owusu, and he basically shared what Paystack is doing for the local businesses. And what he said that I took note of is you don't necessarily have to know how to code. Usually we know developers implement Paystack in business solutions, but he mentioned that there are tailored solutions for businesses, whether you know how to code or not, and you just need to have a website and you just need to want to accept payment. And I think that is really brilliant. And he also shared what's his expectations of the tech ecosystem, that the trends that he sees being seen in payments section as well. I have just been joined by Mr. Biza. And hello, sir. You're warmly welcome to Tech in Ghana TV.
Thank you.
Okay, so Old Mutual Ghana is Old Mutual Ghana is a headline sponsor of Tech in Ghana, and we are excited about this sponsorship. Can you tell us a bit more about what your goal for this Tech in Ghana event as a sponsor?
So we're excited to be headline sponsor for this event, mainly because of the opportunities that it proffers us as a business.
Okay.
What we are looking to achieve from this program is basically to interact and to create a network of tech experts, be they startups, be they developers, be they robotics professionals, people who will, who we will work with in order to help us to achieve our goals of ensuring that financial services get into the hands of each and every Ghanaian in the country.
Wow. And so as a sponsor or as Old Mutual Ghana, how are you driving innovation in the tech ecosystem?
So we are trying to drive innovation in various ways. As you say, we are looking at particularly ecosystems, which is really I suppose it's the buzzword, the modern way of looking at things and saying we're doing things in a very static way as an insurance industry. You sell one product to one consumer. We are now looking at and saying, how can we firstly come up with products that are innovative and that people can buy from anywhere and from anybody.
Wow.
And tech helps us to achieve that aim. So that is how we are thinking about innovation and how we are thinking about how we want to revolutionize the insurance industry in making sure that people are actually given an opportunity to have these products, get these products into their hands, and more importantly, benefit from these products.
Oh, interesting. And so you mentioned innovation in the insurance sector. I also want to find out from you what your thoughts are when it comes to the future trends of innovation and technology in the insurance sector.
I think it will continue to grow and grow. I think it's a sector where you'll have insurtechs and all these things, and people are still trying to figure things out.
Yeah.
And really, because of the nature of insurance and the risk that insurance has, the journey is still there. But I think when we finally get to that, as you say, what is the future? For me, the future is people actually going to buy insurance products from anywhere without there actually being any human intervention. So they actually seeing the value of insurance products. And by insurance products, it's not necessarily these products that we've been selling where people buy a product for 20, 30 years. People can be buying insurance for 30 minutes. People can be buying insurance for 1 hour to cover them for the particular risk that they feel that they're exposed to at that particular point in time. For me, that's where I think insurance is going and should be going.
That sounds really exciting, and it's really it makes sense that Old Mutual is leading this way in terms of innovation in the insurance sector. I think for our viewers and our audience who have been listening, we realize that Old Mutual has been in the ecosystem for a very long time, and being a headline sponsor, they are talking about insurance for the next 30 minutes. This is really exciting, and you can only get this at Tech in Ghana. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much,
Mr. Biza. Before you leave, I learned you have launched a project.
Yes.
Yes, can you tell us more about the project?
So the project basically is one that helps people to plan events better.
Okay.
Usually when people buy insurance products, for example, they're buying it to cover a certain risk, or maybe they want to save, maybe they want to do a graduation, maybe they want to do a party, maybe they are worried about someone passing away. So usually there is some event at the back of it that people actually have. So we've come up and saying, how can we help people to actually get that which they envisioned in their mind when they actually took out the product, and not only for our own customers, but someone who may have a product with another insurer, or someone who may not even have a product. How do we make it easy for people to plan events? How do we make it easy for people? Someone may be having an event and maybe they want an accountable way, which is one of the things we are good at. That's why we've been around for 178 years. They want an accountable way for the donations and contributions to be handled. We can offer that. Someone can be having an event and maybe they are missing something. All of a sudden they realize they don't have ice.
Yeah.
They don't have, the DJ hasn't showed up. How can we come in and help them, to be, when Old Mutual was formed, his catchphrase was a certain friend in uncertain times. So that is really what we are looking to be, a certain friend in uncertain times. Thank you.
And who are you targeting?
We are targeting everybody.
Everybody?
Whether they are our policy holders or not our policy holders, our job is to make that event seamless and easy for you. That's what we do.
Wow. And what's the name of the project?
So we are still coming up with names. So even if people have suggestions, we'll be very welcome to get suggestions for the name.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you very much,
Mr. Biza. So I've just spoken with Mr. Biza from Old Mutual Ghana. Old Mutual Ghana is the headline sponsor of Tech in Ghana. Thank you very much, sir, for your time. So he just mentioned something about insurance for the next 30 minutes. And he also mentioned the projects that they are launching, which basically helps you to insure for an event. So whether a wedding, a birthday party, and you basically get insurance for it. And this is an offer in a project by Old Mutual Ghana, and this is exciting. And we are glad that here at Tech in Ghana we learned about this, and you as well have access to this information. I've just been joined by Mr. Patrick Valentine. Hello, sir. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine. And you?
I'm doing great. So can you tell us about yourself and what you do?
I'm an IT person.
Okay.
And I'm representing Base Technology Solutions.
Okay.
And what we do is to leverage the burden of startups and SMEs. We are saying that to start a new business, you need funds to start.
Okay.
And as a startup, it's difficult to get funds to start. So we are saying focus on your core business and leave the IT for us to do.
Interesting. So you are basically a tech solution. That means you build apps or...
No, we are into security, support, and business integration.
What does that mean?
I mean, we take up your core business and we integrate it with IT for you.
Okay. So you basically, is it cybersecurity?
Yes, we do cybersecurity.
Okay.
We do support for all IT. All your IT, and we also do the what we call business integration. Yes.
Oh, interesting. So Base Technology Solutions, you are exhibiting
yes, we are
at Tech in Ghana. And for everyone who has been to your booth, what is that key goal and what is that key value they will get out of your booth?
So when it comes to Base Tech, you as a new setup business or an SME, you get the idea of being free to set up a business because we leave you to just do your core mandate as a business person and everything IT we take over.
Wow. So do your core business and then everything IT they will take over. Thank you very much, Mr. Patrick Valentine from Base Technology Solutions, for your time. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Okay, so if you are an SME and you need technology solutions for your business, do come to Base Technology Solutions. They're exhibiting here at Tech in Ghana, and they are also here to access your to give your business the technology solution that it deserves, so that you can focus on the business. I've just been joined by Princess from Spurt. Hello, Princess.
Hello.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing well. I'm fine.
Okay, can you tell us a bit about yourself and what you do at Spurt?
Hi, my name is Princess Edokwaye. I run Spurt alongside my co-founder Kristen, and Spurt is a people technology company that provides technological solutions to business seeking growth. So, say you're a business, you want to scale, you want to be more efficient, you want to be more sustainable, you want your processes to be more streamlined. Spurt is the place or the person for you.
Wow! So you basically help businesses to get streamlined support.
Yeah, to grow basically. So from end to end. So your people manage your team, your task, your project, whatever the case may be. Yeah.
Okay. And so how is it going so far?
So far so good. It's been going great. Have met a lot of amazing people, and one thing I would say is it feels like a lot of people, like the attendees to this year, were strategically picked because I see so much areas where I can partner with the next person by my side, where I can like have like business with the next person, how we could exchange like services or whatever. So it's really interesting.
Yeah. Of course, this year's theme is on synergy and security and storytelling, and we love that you are experiencing the synergy so far. And so I have one last question. What's your goal for Tech in Ghana? Who are you looking forward to? Do you want to share?
Yeah, so my goal for Tech in Ghana is to actually meet people.
Okay.
And it's not just about other businesses, it's to kind of observe the talent landscape in Ghana. So technical talent, try and understand, because we do a lot of talent management. We help people get talent. We help them manage their talent end to end, human capital development. And we are big about like entire team management and like you said, synergy, right? So I just, aside from the businesses, I want to meet the talent. I also want to have like partnerships. I met one of our old time partners, Mest, and it was really nice to meet them again. And we've even talked, and they're like really rooms and avenues for us to partner for next year. So partnerships, the talent, businesses, money, ways to get money, of course. Yeah.
Amazing. And it's good that you're getting all the synergy here.
Yeah, I'm getting my money's worth flying down here.
Oh, we love that. Thank you very much.
Thank you so
for
much.
your time. I've just been speaking with the co-founder of Spurt, Princess.
Okay.
And she has been sharing with us what they are focused on as a business. And this year, she's basically saying that we have strategically positioned ourselves, and she's experiencing the synergy that Tech in Ghana is mostly focused on giving the people here at Tech in Ghana. So I have just been joined by
Hello.
Hi, my name is Kokui. Yes. Hi. What's your name?
My name is Akwele Okai.
Nice to meet you, Akwele.
Nice to meet you, Koko.
Kokui.
Okay, can you share with us about what you do?
Well, I do a lot of things, but for Tech in Ghana 2024, I'm the MC. So for the 2 days, I'm the one you'll be hearing a lot from on stage. Yeah.
How is it going so far? I've not been to the auditorium.
It's going very well. We've had some amazing speakers, panelists, presentations. As usual, AB 2020 has done a phenomenal job. They've organized this, outstandingly, and I think each year it gets better and better. I've actually hosted this for them almost every year since they started. My first time was it's 7 years but 14 editions. So they do it twice a year, once in Accra, once in London. 10 years but twice. So this is the 14th edition, but the 7th year. I started hosting for them in 2018, I think. Yeah. So it's been a long and very, very fulfilling ride, and witnessing the growth and the impact, and people who maybe came as attendees 1 year, or they were startups, and now seeing them as major players in the tech industry. Like it's really inspiring, honestly. The platform has really done a lot for the tech ecosystem in Ghana. Yeah.
Okay, and what's one notable difference you have seen this year in Tech in Ghana?
The biggest difference is the venue. For the previous years, we've always done it at the Accra Digital Center. So this is our first time at Mövenpick, and I think it's wonderful. I think it goes along with the whole theme of growth, and it's a new space. And I had a robot on stage to open the show today, so that was nice. Cello, the AI bot. So yeah, that was cool.
So you had a co-host this morning.
I had it for like 2 seconds. Yeah, it was cool.
And I mean, it's basically showing how much the tech ecosystem is growing.
Yeah.
And
Ghanaian innovation. I think one of the most exciting things today was when Darlington Akogo, with Mino Health AI Labs, is doing amazing things on the global stage. I mean, this is someone who Ghana needs to be elevating and projecting everywhere, because the impact this young man and his team are making, it's phenomenal.
Can you tell us more about what they do?
He did a short presentation on a new, basically an AI platform that they've developed that has to do mainly with health and agriculture, and I think it has other components as well, but he mainly focused on the health capabilities of this app, and I thought it's mind-blowing. I mean, this is something that can detect if you've got a rash on your skin. It can tell you what kind of rash it is. You just take a picture, it will tell you. It can take a breast scan and detect if you have breast cancer. It can check your x-ray of your lungs, and it can even do an AI doctor's report, so written based on the results of the AI scan. I mean, I just watched the whole thing thinking, this is a young Ghanaian man who's done all of this. He's got so much funding from global organizations, and it's really inspiring. It just shows what's possible if we really invest and focus on the tech sector and encourage young people in tech to just go out there and display their capabilities and just build an enabling environment for tech. Yeah.
And this is inspiring for all the entrepreneurs out there.
It really is. Yeah.
Because we see one of our own who is doing tremendously
and
well.
several. That's just one example I'm giving, but there are so many individuals here, and there are many who are not here who we don't even hear that much about. But let me tell you, they're making waves. They're doing a lot. So yeah, Tech in Ghana is a great platform to highlight some of this. And as a country, I think we can do a lot more. So we can follow in these footsteps. Yeah.
So Kokui, over the past 7 years, how has the tech ecosystem evolved, and what is your personal predictions for the tech ecosystem in the coming years?
Look, I am not a tech expert.
No.
I'm a creative, but having said that, I think there's a lot of creativity in tech, because that's what spurs innovation, right? So we actually need more creativity in tech. So I think that's great. And as we've heard today, tech is not just for people who study science or people who studied something in the tech field. I mean, there was one panel we had, and I think everyone on that panel is in the tech industry, but none of them by profession are techpreneurs or technical people. So I think the evolution is that more people are becoming aware of the possibilities in the tech space, and that you don't have to be, a first-class science student to be a tech entrepreneur. It's open to anyone, and there are opportunities for you to learn. So I think that's great. So I think in the future, hopefully, we'll see a lot more people entering the tech space and not being afraid of it. Because, in school, teachers sometimes have a way of making you feel that unless you have the IQ of Albert Einstein, you cannot do tech, or you can't do science, or you can't do anything like that. But I think the world has shown us that things have evolved and things have changed. And tech doesn't necessarily mean subjects that you study in school. It's actually now a way of life. This is the future.
Yeah.
In fact, it's the present.
It's the present.
So yeah, tech is for everyone.
Okay.
It's for everyone. Yeah.
And as you've mentioned schools, I want you to say a word to parents who are watching us, and for students who, of course, would like to share this live session with their parents. Really speak to parents about how well they are training their children and getting them into the tech space right from childhood. Can you just speak to parents on that?
Well, I think, I'm a parent. I have 4 children, and it's not easy. All of our children want gadgets. You have to monitor what they watch. But at the same time, it's like a double-edged sword, because it's necessary because of the age we're in.
Yeah.
But it's also something that has to be monitored very well, because there are dangers out there on the internet, etc. And I mean, tech doesn't necessarily have to be what tablet or phone your child has.
Precisely.
There are programs that teach children how to build and construct things. And really, what is technology? Technology is just doing something in a better way. you know, a new way of doing something, a simpler way of doing something, improving upon the way we do things, really. So technology involves a broad range of things. I think it's about parents just identifying that could exist for their children to thrive in other areas, not just in academic books. Academic books are important, trust me. I'm always on my children. But I think it's also important to recognize that children have different skills and talents and abilities. And for some children, it doesn't always come out through exams or normal classwork. There are people you will meet who will tell you that in school they were not the best student. In fact, maybe they were the worst. But in adulthood, they were able to find an outlet that has now made them a very successful techpreneur or successful something else. So I think being open-minded, being open to the possibilities for our children, and we all have to learn about this, right? I mean, speaking for myself as well, but just having that openness to identify that our children may have their unique gifts and helping them explore those, because that's the way they're going to contribute to society, not by us forcing them into a particular box. That's not going to help anyone. People need to thrive where they are naturally talented, and that's what helps people to grow and evolve. And
people definitely need to thrive wherever they are put.
Thrive wherever your strengths are.
Wherever your strengths are. And the one is about to end.
Yes. It
is. Can you share with us some things we should expect for tomorrow?
Tomorrow is going to be very exciting. There'll be the entertainment and tech panel, which is great. I'm a creative, so I'm a musician. I love it. We're also going to have the Kumasi takeover.
The what?
So Kumasi takeover.
Okay.
So there's going to be a whole Kumasi theme, and there'll be a highlight and a spotlight on techpreneurs who are coming out of the Ashanti region. So we'll have a nice session on that as well, you know, because we're always in Accra, but it's nice to see what's going on elsewhere as well. I'm even hoping that maybe in the future we'll go to other regions and see, you know, what's happening in Tamale, what's happening in Ho, what's happening. Do you understand?
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, and there's a big announcement that will come.
Okay.
But you have to be in the loop. So tomorrow, get ready for a big announcement. Yeah, it's gonna be good.
Kokuya said it all. Get ready for a big announcement tomorrow. Thank you very much, Kokui,
welcome.
Joining us.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
TV, So Kokui is the MC, and she has been leading, hosting Tech in Ghana for the past 7 years, for the 14 editions. And I mean, congratulations.
Thank you.
Just by the way, you look lovely.
Thank you.
By the way. And so we are rounding up the day today at Tech in Ghana at Movenpick, Ambassador Hotel in Accra. And it's the first day. So like Kopi said, tomorrow is going to be exciting. I also learned about the panel with Camido and some other musicians. Oh,
no, it's fine.
Okay, Anyway, so it's really rich what we are doing at Tech in Ghana. And not here, or if you are yet to be here, you should definitely join us tomorrow, because it's going to be very, very worth your while. And this goes to show that the tech ecosystem is growing, and we love to see it. So my name is Akwele Abena Okai, co-host of Building Bites, where we tell relevant stories about Ghana's tech ecosystem to drive growth and innovation. And thank you very much for joining us today. See you tomorrow.